This is where the fun begins.
I'm gonna wait a minute because every time I say hello everybody, it cuts off because it makes me wait. So once it says 15 seconds, and okay. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of BNC. Today Mr. Bounty has two Luke X-Wing sets, X-Wing pilot sets. He's gonna be building the X-Wing pilot Brickhead and then the terrible, disgusting, horrible, awful, bad, gross mech. Yay! I'm just
And
I'm
you
the
said it was your favorite mech.
it probably is the best mech out of all of them. It's still bad, but it's like the best. You know,
Yeah.
it's almost like a presidential election. You got to pick the worst or the best of the worst options. You know what I mean? So
Gotcha.
I don't know. It's really not that bad, but I just hate them. I mostly complain about mechs because we don't need mechs. You know, we have not have microfighters, and they're a far better option. You know, you get a cool build, you get a cool minifigure. I mean, the build
Sure.
sometimes sucks. Like I hate the TIE Striker microfighter and all that, but like the Ghost microfighter is such a cool microfighter, and you get a cool Hera minifigure, so it's like it's worth it.
Yeah, and also I wanted to say if you do stream Legos or want to do Lego streaming, this is why it's good to sometimes just have stuff that you just haven't done yet. Because I've had this Brickheadz since May 1st, and now we're finally doing it. So
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I don't want to read, and it looks like it's a reading day from Kane's Noodles. Hello, Kane's Noodles. Is that how you say his name? Chains Noodles?
Chin's noodles.
Chins? I'm not reading this out loud. I'm like, if I try to read it out loud, I'll definitely start embarrassing myself.
He's doing the
This is the
Ninjago
lore of
intro.
Ninjago, right? Like the intro.
Yeah.
I can even hear it, you know.
Yes.
But hi, welcome to the stream. This is anything but Ninjago, I swear. But welcome.
These streams are anything but Ninjago.
Do you even own a single Ninjago anything? Set, poster,
Yes.
anything? Okay.
Yes, I
I
do.
don't.
I do.
I don't even think I have a polybag in my collection of Ninjago. Like, I just don't. If I do, it's somewhere buried deep in my closet, and it was just like a GWP, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna set another like goal today because it seems to help boost the algorithm and all that garbage. So can we get to 5 likes today? Pretty please. What's up, Luffy? He says, hey. So
Hey, Luffy.
anyways, I'm gonna try to get my PFP thing to work. I keep getting it off center, and it's like it's bugging me. I want my pretty fall picture. It's not that pretty, but anyways, how's everybody doing today? Hope you're doing fan-dabby-dozy. And how are you today, Mr. Bounty Hunter?
I'm doing good, Sky. How are
Any
you?
bounties lately?
Brownies?
Brownie Hunter! Bounties. I
Mmm.
said hunt any bounties. That's a great name, though. Bounty Hunter. Brownie Hunter.
But have I hunted any bounties? Yes, I found this X-Wing mech. It was wanted dead or alive. I had to take it. So
That's not a bounty. That's you stole crap. Or you bought crap. You didn't even steal it. You paid money to get that.
yes,
Ew. I'm
I
one to
did
talk.
pay
I just
money.
got the mall mech in the mail yesterday, and that's like probably the second worst mech ever, or the worst. Depends on who you ask.
What do you think about the mall mech so far?
Well, I'm not going to build it until October with you, but it looks terrible, and I like, why did I
Yeah.
buy this? But I got that Sonic controller thingy by buying it, so I actually bought a lot of Lego. Literally, my box came in the mail yesterday. I was like, this box should not be over $100, but it was. and it was just for 3 sets. It's very,
Yeah, you got
very
some pretty like decently sized sets too. It wasn't nothing too crazy. So.
yeah. And then I went ahead and bought the turbo tank too. I shouldn't have because I'm supposed to
Oh
vote with my
lordy.
money, but I ended up falling for the whole. Yeah, I want 2 of those GWPs. I might try to sell those Sonic controller things in like
Yeah.
in a couple months to a few years. We'll see. Because they're already selling like for a lot of money on eBay. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. So I got 2 now because I bought the thing separately. So, and I also really want to make the short. I have a really cool song that I discovered, picked out that I want to use, like the sound or whatever they call it. I call it using the song, but other people call it using the sound of the song, right? But I
Yeah.
have a really cool song that I'm gonna use for the turbo tank, and that'll probably be in October though.
But yep, you're getting into the fall colors over there, Skyrim.
Yep, I'm ready for. I'm probably gonna change my PFP to like my Halloween one before October. I always do. I think the 20th or something is like officially fall, and so I'm like, let's do. Oh, I need to post on Instagram that we're live. So first day of fall, I'll probably change my stuff to Halloween. It's close enough, right?
Yeah. But I think that is probably the in October we're having I know for sure we're having at least one break in October, so
Okay.
because I'm doing a small like vacation type thing.
Nice.
Well, it's more just taking a small trip, and then after that weekend, I think, I think we'll still be on for every Saturday besides that. So yay!
It's nice to take breaks. It saves money too, because buying every single week is essentially you paying to work. Because yeah, sure, streaming is fun, but like it is technically still work in some regards. You got to put all this stuff together and schedule it, and if something goes wrong, fix it. But you have to pay for these sets too, so it's like you're paying to give yourself something to do.
Yeah,
I guess that makes sense because regardless if you buy the set or not, you're paying to build it. Unless you're a LAN member and you get it for free, but that's work too because they got to build it so they can make a video on it and talk about how great it is, even if it's terrible.
yeah. No, I really had to think about it, and then I was like, okay, let me check the list of retired or sets that are retiring, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, well, I don't got the Luke mech. I got the Brickheadz. Let's just do that today.
Yeah,
So.
hey, I think it's nice because we can probably sit and talk for a bit. I doubt we're gonna reach 2 hours though. Like if it takes you 2 hours to build a mech and a microfighter, I
Yep.
don't know. I think we'll be done within the first hour, and
Yeah.
we can either chat for a bit or we can just go. Short streams are nice. There's nothing wrong with a short stream.
Nah. I told you the only time we might ever go over 2 hours is if it was like a part one to like a UCS or something.
Well,
That's
last week you decided just because you had 2 more bags, so we pulled for 3, and
yeah.
it worked. It was fine. Should I put some of that music on, or do you want it to be quiet for a while?
Oh, it's whatever you wanna do. I mean,
Music, lose control. Okay, I'll put it on. I
yeah.
just
No,
I just like having a little something. That way, if both of us go silent, it's not dead silent. Awkward
yeah.
silence.
I'm excited for a lot of the holiday sets coming out though. So
Ooh, I'm doing orange and black. It matches Luke, but also I'm so ready for fall. So
yeah,
I'm
I
one of
am
those
too.
pumpkin spice girls who loves like pumpkin spice lattes and pumpkins and all that. Like I just love fall. Probably because I was born in fall. So my birthday's in October.
Yes. No, I like fall too. I get it.
or autumn for people who don't know what fall is. I'm sure everybody knows what fall is, but I don't know why Americans call it autumn, or I'm sorry, fall. I guess because the leaves are falling from the tree. It's like, how obvious is that? But I kind of like calling it autumn. I think autumn's cool. It's the same thing, right? But you know, for some reason in America we call it fall.
Yeah.
It's like, how obvious. But yet we don't call like winter like cold or snow or ice.
The funniest
summer hell.
Yeah, but the funniest thing about like building all these brickheads recently for me is earlier this year I was like, I'm not the biggest fan of brickheads. I don't know, but now I've becoming like the biggest brickheads advocate.
You've been hanging around me too long. You've been having a lot of my same opinions on things. Because you used to be a lot more positive about Lego, and then I got into your head and was like, nope, this sucks. Here's why. And you're like, oh, okay, I kind of see that. Because I'm always like a butt kisser when it comes to brickheads, because I don't expect them to be perfect, but they have printed pieces every time, which are really nice. And most brickheads are really nice. I pretty much only hate like the Captain Phasma brickhead. I think that one's like the ugliest brickhead out of all of them.
Yeah, I've been liking a lot of them newer brickheads. I had to get the Revenge of the Sith one. I'm too much of a Revenge of the Sith stan to pass
Oh, absolutely. That's like one of the best brickhead combo packs they've made. I mean, they've only made 3 for Star Wars, and that's the best one. Hello, I forget how to say your name. I used to call you P-Boy, but that sounds really, really wrong. Welcome back. He says, I'm back. Or hello, I'm back.
He's back.
I'm so bad at reading, and then people have names that are just like, what? Isn't it great?
Forgive Sky's poor reading. There we go.
Yeah. I need to get that clip of Patrick where he goes, that's okay, take your time on here, because that's like actually perfect for me.
Yeah.
You know? I need to get more SpongeBob clips on here. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 7 clips on here. I need to get like 80 more.
Yeah. And although I know like we went a little over last week, but I'm kind of glad we did because we had Crimson in here and that was fun.
Yeah, sure. Very fun.
Not fun for you because you had to hear about all the peepless minifigures.
Yeah. Crimson makes fun of me for making fun of Lego. I'm like, come on, dude. I mean, to be fair, it's only fair, you know, I'm complaining, so.
Yeah. The funniest thing is we're building brickheads, and I think one of the only things besides maybe the gingerbread AT-AT I'm getting on October 1st is more brickheads. It's kind of funny, but
which ones are you getting?
I'm planning to get the Stranger Things 4-pack.
Oh, okay. Who's in the 4-pack?
It's Will, Mike, Lucas, and Dustin.
Okay. Is it from like season 1?
Yeah, season 1.
Okay. So Will still has normal looking hair. Will's haircut was like the absolute worst in season 4. It was just so bad. I don't like Will as a character either. He's like been. I liked him in season 1 because you know you felt for him because he got trapped in the upside down, like all that. But he just became such a whiny brat. I guess he was probably traumatized, which is fair. But I don't know. I didn't like him in season 4. You don't get brickheads, they're cool, blah, and don't like them bullets. Yeah, that always has kind of bugged me too. The normal size weapons, like in some regards, it actually looks better if you just take their lightsaber or blaster out of their hands. But they're just fun, They're really basically just Lego's version of Funko Pops, and whoever came up with the idea was very smart for doing that because brickheads are very popular. They're They got a whole bunch of different themes, and some are really valuable, which is cool. So I just
Yeah.
like the printed pieces. I probably wouldn't like Brickheadz at all if they were always stickers, or like 50% of the time stickers. Like, I wouldn't like them then. But because it's always prints, if they have any, it's really nice.
Yeah, and I really the price on them is good too. Having it be $10 each time.
Yeah,
is
price
fine.
is not bad. I wonder when Brickheadz are going to go up, because microfighters are now officially going to be $15, and battle packs are now like 22. Oh, you modded your Y-wing. That's cool. Or U-wing. How'd you mod your U-wing, if you don't mind me asking? Like, did you just like add more pieces to the wings to make them longer? Anyways, what were you trying to say? Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. What I was saying is because of other things, I don't know if Brickheadz will actually go up. I know that's being optimistic, but I don't know if they will, because I think Lego can kind of get away with putting these at a cheaper price, and then having the more expensive stuff for things with minifigures or exclusive figures or whatever. I think it's a good. I think they'll keep it that way because it's a good entry point for Lego, and I don't think they want to change that.
Who do you want to see as a Brickhead that hasn't been made into one yet?
That's a good question, Skyrim.
If I had to pick the next like dual pack, it wouldn't make sense necessarily, but I would like to see like an Imperial Brickheadz like collection. So like a Death Trooper, a Royal Guard, a Scout Trooper, stuff like that, just all like in one, and it would just be called like the Imperial Brickhead collection or something like that. Imperial Brickheadz. I think that'd be cool. Heck, if we just got like a Rogue One next year, Rogue One, that's funny to say, that would be kind of cool if we got like a Shore Trooper and a Death Trooper, Jyn Erso, maybe a Cassian. I doubt they could do K2 in Brickhead, but that would be kind of cool. So
I was just about to, before you said it, I was like, maybe Andor. And then another one that came across my mind, because I feel like it'd be cool to see how they do his design. I think a Cad Bane Brickheadz could be pretty cool.
Oh, wow,
with the tubing on it and stuff. I feel like, because we saw how they did the Grievous, and I would want to see how they do Cad Bane's like tubes on his face.
Especially if they give him that like really big hat from like the Clone Wars, that'd be kind of cool. Oh, okay. So he made the troop bay bigger and the cockpit bigger. That's cool. I would very much like to see this. I don't know if there's a way you could send me a picture, unless you follow me on Instagram or something. But that's awesome, dude. I'm glad to hear that you modified it, made it better. I personally don't think the U-Wing deserves as much hate as it got. Yeah, sure, it has ugly stickers and it's downsized, and the Dedra legs are a disappointment because they didn't print them enough or twice, so it's really washed out. But it's still a pretty good build, and if you don't have the last one, I recommend it. And on the plus side of sets being smaller, I know everybody complains about shrinkflation and sets being smaller, but I'm like, on the plus side of them being smaller, they're easier to store or display, you know? The problem is that they cost more and they're smaller than the last one. That's not fair. It should be either the same price or cheaper, but you know how money works too, inflation, and then things are getting smaller, save money. It's annoying, but you know, that's the one plus side, is they're easier to display / store.
I think in terms of the downscaled sets, I will say this. I don't think the U-Wing's that bad either. I know I don't have it in hand, but in terms of like sets that have come out, the U-Wing is the one that looks the most like its actual like design, in terms of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty good. My biggest
it's a good
issue with it is the stickers, and then I'm sad that they ruined the Dedra minifigure because she was like perfect, with that hat hair piece and like the torso print, everything. But then the legs were just like, oh, we only printed them once, just like the fox, and so very terrible. Real quick, I'm going to change the subject. Luffy says, have you all seen the Mandalorian and Grogu leaked trailer? I saw the first one back when the movie first got announced at, I don't know if that was like Star Wars Celebration or what it was, but it was a really terrible quality video, someone recording it on their phone. It looked kind of cool, but I'm still like, I'll just wait until the movie actually, like the trailer actually comes out. They really should stop just showing it to certain people because like that's not how you build up hype. Yeah, the second one. Yeah, no, I haven't seen it. I only saw the first one. And like clips or pictures, not even clips of it,
The only one was from Celebration, so yeah.
Like there was only one? I thought there was another one recently.
No.
Maybe it's just resurfacing or something.
Maybe.
But because like I saw some images and stuff too, like with Grogu next to like a couple of those Babu Frick creatures. I don't know what they're called. And then like Zeb and Mando in the Razor Crest. So
yeah, I've seen the Zeb
and then like the scene where like there's like a bunch of AT-ATs on like a cliffside, but the AT-ATs look different. They have like a more square head. So pretty cool though. I'm not like crazy super excited for this movie until it gets closer to release. Because once we get like official trailers and stuff, I might change my tone. But right now I'm just like, whatever, because season 3 just wasn't that great to me.
Yeah, season 3 was okay.
Yeah, it was the beginning, huh? When he was fighting the snowtroopers. Peak Clone Trooper Battle Pack, 501st, 212, Coruscant Guard, Wolf Pack, the purple ones. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. What is the purple numbered ones? Is it like the 90 something? Like it's like 900 and something, right?
I think
I don't know. Yeah, you could do a lot of good with clones if they would just get rid of the ugly helmet house. Disgusting, ugly helmet house. Yeah, we are getting Visions soon. I liked season 1 and 2. I'll check out season 3. You never watched Visions, right? Or just season 2?
I've caught up. It's pretty good.
Oh, okay. It's fun for what it's worth. It's not, anything special or like crazy to look forward to, but it's fun, The animation is always cool because it's from different independent like teams and all that, so each episode is like different, but some episodes really stand out, and I'm really excited that we're getting basically a part 2 to like the 9th Jedi. I think that's what it was called. Because that was like my favorite. That's my favorite episode of Visions of both seasons combined,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Brickhead pack. Yeah, that would be cool. Like a Clone Legion, Republic Clone Troopers, just Brickhead. That would be cool, because has LEGO ever done any Clone Trooper in Brickheads, not counting like the Cody? Like we don't even have like a phase 1 like or 2 grunt, huh?
I think it's only the Cody.
They should do a Rex. That would work really nice too. But yeah, I would absolutely love that. Just like a bunch of different clones. If they did more clones though, they'd probably do like the commanders and captains. Oh, there he is, Luke, in all of his glory. The orange visor pieces are cool because you can actually take them off and then it's like he lifted his visor up. But I like to leave them down. It just looks cool.
Yep. nice printed pieces too. So yeah, that's the Luke Brickheadz. And now we're on to Skyrim's favorite sub theme of Lego Star Wars, the mechs. Everybody.
I don't have any funny SpongeBob clips of like someone barfing, but that would have been perfect. I didn't have enough time to get it on there today. So
giant.
And like I have a clip of SpongeBob where he goes "ew" or something. I don't know.
Dang.
What's up, Mr. Copper? Oh my goodness, dude, that is like the coolest PFP I think you have ever made. Wow. It's the bat symbol but with toothless. That is so cool. I haven't seen that until just now. You've probably had it set like this for a while, but that is fan-flippin-tastic, Copper. I love that. Stream is too calm. We need Crimson. I mean, I can get crazy if you guys want me to. What should I complain about? It is pretty chill today. I'm which is weird because I did have coffee today. I was gonna say I'm not too like hyper, but I had coffee. Maybe I just didn't get a lot of sleep. I don't know.
I can't believe this is the first bag. This first bag looks like the flippin' Crimson Firehawk 4+ set.
Oh my god. I hate mechs. I really hope we stop with mechs, but apparently we're getting a Coruscant Guard mech next year, Shock Trooper, so great, right? Not. Is that a thing? National Batman Day? That's awesome. Every week, Copper just has a new PFP to celebrate either a holiday or a national holiday. That's cool. Apparently, there's National Slap Your Coworker in the Face Day sometime in October, right? Like, that sounds cool. Or maybe it already happened. I don't know.
Is that what you want to do to Crimson Skyrim?
Maybe all of you. Not necessarily you.
I haven't done anything to you yet.
Yeah, I mean, you got me to come on here, and no, I'm kidding. You do sometimes say that you don't mind helmet holes, so that's good enough to deserve a slap, right? Remember to leave a like, people. Like goal is 5 today. It's always 5. 5 is a good number, though, right? It's nice, even. Actually, it's not even, but I like doing everything in increments of 5. Am I weird? Like, I'm not even joking. When I listen to like stuff on TV or watch movies, like the volume always has to be an increment of 5. So like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can't be like at volume 18 or I'll freak out. Guess I'm like OCD or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. If we're co-workers, then I guess he gets to slap me too. I'll let him slap me first, so that way I can determine how hard I need to slap him back. You know? Sounds fun. Don't ever let me come over. But what's up, Mr. Copper? You buy any new Lego sets lately? I follow you on Instagram and I don't even know. Are you planning on buying any new sets soon? Did you get those Spider-Man GWPs yet, Mr. Bounty?
Wait, what?
I call them Spider-Man GWPs, sorry. The Spider-Man Spider-Verse CMFs.
I haven't been able to find them.
Really? Interesting. Are they sold out, or is like my Targets and stuff never stock them? I don't know if it's because they're worried people are gonna steal them or if they just don't sell well. But like, I never see CMFs in my stores. That's why I always had to buy them on eBay and spend like $10 for a stupid minifig that I could have bought myself and for $5. I like how you can scan the boxes now, but I never see CMFs. So, but apparently we're getting the next CMF series is gonna have like 5 or 6 that I'm gonna be interested in. So that's cool.
Yeah, I sent that to the group chat.
The second I saw it, I instantly knew what it was, and I was like, "Ooh!" before I read anything about it. That bunny hood looks really cool. We already have a bunny CMF though, so it's kind of cool though that we're getting a new one with an updated looking one. Like the one ear is like falling over, so it's kind of cool. I don't get it. There aren't no helmet holes, are there? No, I don't know. I haven't seen that figure in a while. Oh, you're boycotting Lego. 2 months? What? So all the stuff you've been posting is just like a backlog, huh? Why are you boycotting? Just because it's too expensive? On clones. Wait, I'm confused. Doesn't take long to confuse me. So you're saying you don't like? Are you saying you don't like the print more than the holes? I don't know why. I read that as Wrecker, so I thought you were talking about the Wrecker minifigure. Is that who he's talking about? He's not talking about Wrecker.
Hey, Skyran. I didn't say anything because I was able to build this fine. I thought I was missing a piece, but look at what happened with it. It's this piece, and it was stuck on the back like that. It was literally stuck on the back.
It's supposed to go there then, huh?
Like, what the fudge?
Wow.
Get in there. Alright.
Oh, nothing interests you right now. Well, I mean, that's nice. See, I'm too much of a sucker. Even the things I don't like the mall mech, I still buy. I got it in the mail yesterday. Even though I hate that thing, I bought it. So, are you not excited for the gingerbread AT-AT? Well, I don't think you're much of a Star Wars fan, huh, Copper?
I'm excited.
Yeah, the ones with helmet holes also have the ugly print. That's why helmet holes need to go, because they're in the wrong spot for starters. Like, the holes should be under where they are, but Lego instead drilled holes and expanded them, made like those little warts, you know? It doesn't make sense. If the holes were where they should be, maybe they wouldn't look as bad. And then they could do a better job on the printing. Although they are getting better at printing, like the newest clone troopers, the yellow ones, I forget what legion that is. Is it 312? No. What's the yellow legion?
The new ones?
Yeah.
The 327th?
327, thank you. Their prints actually look a lot better than some of the other clones that we had in the last 2 years. Not perfect, still bad, you know.
Yeah,
they're getting there.
Copper. Oh, sorry, Copper. I agree with you. Some Lego employee hid that piece in the back. You're right.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like we're getting slightly closer to perfection again with clone troopers, but then sometimes I take that back. You know. I feel like if we get waist capes back, that'll be the next step forward in the right direction. Because we got those new pauldrons, we got those new visors. Well, actually, I guess first we got the rangefinder. So now we just need some kind of new visor piece to go with the rangefinder. Bring back waist capes. We got the pauldrons. Fix the printing. I think we're on the verge of getting good clones again, but it might take another couple years. The problem is Lego wants to cry and be all like, "Oh, well, we need to be consistent." So even though they break their own rule all the time, you know, but so
listen, they can't even be consistent in a $1,000 set. So why would they be consistent anywhere else?
Only the best is good enough, right?
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even like the Stormtrooper helmets. I complain about them all the time. So it's just like, I titled an episode of ASA like that probably about a month ago, where it's like, Lego doesn't know how to make good clone troopers or Stormtrooper helmets. And I still stand by that, you know.
Eternity Boy, are you ready to pay $50 for that Wolfpack battle pack?
Yeah.
Man.
I'm at that point right now where, and I think a lot of people will agree, they don't want Lego to touch any clone troopers until they fix them. I really do want a Phase 2 Wolf, Commander Wolf. He would have the Bark Trooper helmet, and theoretically they could give it a hole so he could have the rangefinder. But I'm worried that they would royally screw up and give him holes on both sides. Because Lego's only ever made the Bark Trooper helmet once, and that was for the Battle of Seleucami.
Yeah.
I'm like, would they revisit that helmet again? I don't know.
Yeah.
But also, he wouldn't have waist cape and stuff, so...
Yeah, but no, Eternity Boy, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm just scared now that they're just going to try and make every battle pack $50, basically.
I mean, if they don't cut crap out of it, maybe, you know, the little terrain was supposed to be included with the battle pack, the last one with the 327.
Yeah.
So that's why it was going to be $45. They cut out about 25, 30 pieces. I don't remember exactly how much it is. And that's why if you look at the box, there's just nothing in the middle. That was probably supposed to be that little bit of terrain or environmental clutter, whatever you want to call it. It's not enough to justify the battle pack being $45, but it would have been a little more worth it, in my opinion, because then you would have got the ATRT, the Spider Droid, and the build with the minifigures instead of just a Spider Droid and an ATRT.
Now, Skyran, I do gotta say one thing. I'm going to give applause to people in my area, because people in my area are very smart people, and they have not bought the battle packs. Every time I go to Target, Walmart, any store, the 327th are always stocked to the brim. So,
yeah. I haven't been in a store in ages, so I couldn't tell you, but the people that I live with, essentially, as you word it, your people, so I'll call them my people, probably don't buy them either because they steal everything. So if my local Walmarts and Targets and stuff stock the battle pack, it probably gets stolen.
Gotcha.
And that battle pack's not even worth stealing.
Yeah.
Don't steal them. Stealing's wrong, doofus. I should get that clip from Adventure Time and put it on here. That way, every time I talk about stealing, I can just play Finn. Stealing's wrong, doofus. Yeah.
Listen, I would love more battle packs, but I don't want the $50 battle pack.
Well, those are supposed to be dual battle packs, where it's supposed to be 2-in-1. But Lego and their infinite wisdom is getting greedy because, we did have a battle pack already this year, the Night Trooper and Death Trooper battle pack.
Yeah.
$22, $23. Yeah, sure, it sucks because it's $3 more, but that's a fair battle pack. It's these ones that they're supposed to be 2-in-1. It's really sucky though when you compare it to just last year with the Battle Droid and Clone Trooper battle pack, where that was fair. You got 9 figures in total. I don't count Battle Droids as minifigures, but they're still figures, right? And you got those really cool builds. I mean, the clone builds were kind of lacking. The speeders were really not that great, but that Tri-Droid was really cool, and it was only $30. Where did this extra $15 come from? And you only get supers, and then the 4 clones. It's just not very good.
Yeah,
it's because of those new pauldrons. They had to charge us an extra $15, right? Totally.
Right.
Man, I haven't seen a bomb squad trooper in a long time. Kashyyyk 212. I don't want them to touch the Kashyyyk troopers because then they'll give them ugly helmet holes too. I don't want them to touch any of the clones that we had in like 2014 because they're gonna just royally screw them up. Absolutely, Mr. Person. How do you say his name? What do you call him?
I call him Eternity Boy.
How do you get eternity? I guess you just ignore the P.
Yeah, because
the P is silent. So, yeah, I agree though. The battle pack should have been $15. At the very least, if you want to pull the whole crap, well, because of tariffs, like the battle pack should have been $35. That would have been better. Why the heck did it have to be $45? It doesn't make no sense.
Yeah.
Agreed, Copper. Well, you know what? Hopefully people continue to not buy these sets, and then hopefully they go on sale. I'd be willing to bet that Black Friday and stuff will have like a really good sale on a lot of these sets. If you can be patient and wait. Or at the very least, get them with a GWP on Lego.com or double points. Don't just buy it because it's there and you can. Like, then you're just wasting your money. If you can at least get a GWP, I feel like it's worth it, right? Like, I bought some of the horrible sets that I don't like, but I got that cool Sonic controller that I'm probably going to try to sell. So it's like, it's kind of worth it. Better than just paying full price for that garbage and not getting anything else out of it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love that battle pack, the Mando and Imperial Commandos. Was that last year or 2 years ago? It was 2 years ago, right?
That was last year.
It was? Yeah, it was fantastic. I love those Imperial Commandos. They are so gorgeous. So, like, very rarely LEGO can make good helmets. Basically, like, once a year. Because we got the cool Death Troopers this year in the Death Trooper and Night Trooper battle pack. Those Death Troopers, yeah, sure, you could argue LEGO's used those helmets before. But thank God they used old helmets again and just reprinted them with the gold and stuff. And they didn't just decide, hey, let's make new ones. Because if they made new Death Trooper helmets, they probably would have been absolute dog crap. So I'm really thankful that LEGO just revisited old helmets. That's what they should do every time. Bring back the old Stormtrooper helmet. Bring back the old Clone Trooper helmets. Makes no sense. Because they one time remodeled or redid the X-Wing helmets, like X-Wing pilot helmets, and nobody liked them. And they went back to the other ones right away, and ever since. It's weird. Sometimes they don't even like their own crap, I guess. I bet the Death Star is going to sell like crazy. A lot of people have been really interested. I don't understand how anybody can afford it or why anybody would want it. It's not even that good, but people are going to buy it, I guarantee you. Even Bounty's thinking about getting it at some point in time.
But not day one, no.
Well, if you don't get it day one, then you're not going to get your DLC, and then your set won't be complete, right? You need that horrible TIE fighter. Well, actually, do you have the Junior TIE? You can probably just get the Junior TIE. No. I hate that. It's so dumb. You shouldn't need DLC for any LEGO set ever, but for a flipping, like, $1,000 set?
Yeah.
I complained about. I recorded ASA today, but I might have to record the video again. I don't like the audio. I got a new microphone, and it sounds slightly better than what my phone does because my phone has issues recording in stereo for whatever reason, so sometimes the audio is really loud on the left and really quiet on the right. But the new mic, I just don't like the way I sound in it. I kind of sound like I'm talking out of a styrofoam cup. I guess that's what I get for buying a $40 mic. I don't want to, but I'm like, maybe I should look into buying like a $200 mic or higher. I don't know how much microphones are.
Yeah. I get you. Luffy says the Death Star is a giant minifigure display.
Nah, because the minifigures suck. That's really what sucks. Like, the build itself is kind of cool. other than, not being paneled. It's basically just a slice of the Death Star instead. But, like, really what gets me is how the minifigures are just so terrible. And we complained about this last week, how, like, the interview with, like, the one designer was basically, he didn't exactly say what he means, but he basically said, well, I had restrictions, so I couldn't make them perfect. And it's like, for $1,000, you should have made them perfect. Like, I don't get it. I think Lego could have done a much better job for what it's worth, if they're going to ask for $1,000 for that set. Because I think last week I said it's like a 6 out of 10, and I would have settled for a 9 out of 10. It's like, obviously, nothing can be perfect, but it's like they could have done a little better. Less stickers and more detail on the minifigures. But then I guess the build wouldn't have had any printed pieces if they got rid of the stickers. So it's dumb though, because it's like, why are you giving so many restrictions on the people making these sets? Is it because it costs too much money? Because I'm like, the Death Star probably only cost them like a small amount compared to what they're gonna make off of each one. Yeah. Like, dare I say, it probably only cost them like maybe $100 to make a Death Star, and then they're gonna sell it and make $900 back. It's probably not that good, but that's probably the general gist. And so it's like, what the heck? I mean, I'm gonna guess that like Lucasfilm and stuff takes a pretty big chunk out of it too, with the license fee. Because I'm assuming they pay them based on how many things sell and not just like a flat rate in the beginning of like the year or whatever. Maybe they do. I don't know how it works. I just know that Lego has recently came out again with record-breaking like sales and all that. So like they've made more money than ever every single year, and yet they still just can't afford to give us slightly better stuff. It's kind of weird. Only the best is good enough, right?
Yep.
Yeah, every UCS set will be a diorama next. Yep.
I honestly don't think it's gonna sell the best. I think it will sell good, but I think it will not sell as much as they want it to. Because this is the thing. Lego also relies on, by even after the GWP expires, people buying it over and over and over and over again. But you know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah.
There will be people that buy it day one, people that buy it a week after, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months. They rely on the constant stream. I'd say after the first week, things drop off, because after that, everyone that wants it has it, and if anyone doesn't have it, then yeah.
I don't know. I think the biggest reason why it's going to sell like crazy, at least in the beginning, is because of the GWP. Even though the GWP is not worth it, a lot of people have the same mindset I do, where it's like, well, because it's DLC and you need this to basically complete it, if I'm going to get it, I might as well get it right away so I can get the DLC with it. It's not really DLC, but that's what I'm calling it. Plus, then you get those extra 2 stormtroopers to go with it, and so it just fills in the hallways a little bit more. So I think it'll probably be like the Black Pearl. It's going to sell out right away, and then that's it. I doubt people are going to buy it afterwards. Don't worry, Mr. Copper. You have my word. I ain't buying it. I'm no way in heck. Even if I decided, you know what, it's cool, I'll get it, I wouldn't have anywhere to put it. I don't feel like trying to build a $9,000 set, like, or $9,000, 9,000 pieces set. Like, no thanks. That would, no, I'm not interested. If the minifigures were perfect, like peak, like fantastic, just 10 out of 10 for just the minifigures alone, I would have considered it. I really would have. But because the minifigures suck and the build is just okay, I'm not interested in spending $1,000 on something so massive that's not even really that cool. It's not worth it. I'll skip. I'd rather save my money and then buy a bunch of the stupid sets next year, like the smaller ones, you know. Because we're getting a Venator next year and AT-AT Starship Collection and all that.
Yeah.
And a $100 X-Wing playset, yay! With a smart brick, ooh, because kids don't have enough imagination anymore. Light bricks are cool. I want light bricks in Star Wars sets, not down bricks or whatever they're called.
Smart brick or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get that either, but we'll see. I think they said the Vader's Interceptor is gonna be $70. So the same as the TIE Bomber.
Yeah.
Which I mean, if it's a pretty decently sized model as the Bomber, then I could see that one really being worth it, the Interceptor. But
maybe I'm wrong, but I swear I saw a rumor list the other day, and it had two versions of TIE Advance. Are we gonna get like a microfighter Darth Vader's TIE Advance too?
I think they said a poly bag and a playset.
Oh, a poly bag. Because I'm like, a Darth Vader microfighter would actually be really cool. Like a TIE Advance. I could imagine they could probably pull pretty good TIE Advance in a microfighter form, and we're gonna get the same generic Darth Vader we've been getting for a while now, but it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just want more microfighters because they're affordable and most of the time really good. I really like the Plo Koon microfighter.
Is there any rumors for a microfighter? I don't think there is.
I swear, if they're finally done with microfighters, I'm gonna cry because there's still so many potentials. And the biggest one I want is a Sandcrawler. I want a Sandcrawler microfighter.
Yeah, it's the Plo Koon Mech Skyrim. That's what's
Eternity Boys. That sounds cool. Yeah, Plo Koon Mech. That's
nice.
That's what they're gonna use Plo Koon next, right? They're not gonna put him in anything else. I think last week I was kind of mean, but I was like, Lego's too stupid to give us a full set, like play set with Plo Koon Starfighter and give us that Plo Koon minifigure. The next time they use him will be in a mech, and I bet I'm not wrong. I bet it's gonna happen. There's no way in heck Lego's gonna only use that new Plo Koon head mold for just a microfighter. They're gonna throw him in something else. I just hope it's not a mech or a battle pack. Every time we get named characters in battle packs, it's just so stupid. I mean, it's not stupid for me because I only buy one battle pack ever. Doesn't matter how good it is, I only buy one. So to me, I'm like a named character is like whatever. But people that want an army build, it's so stupid to have like 50 Kiadi Mundis, you know?
Yeah.
In fact, that's what you guys were joking at last week for a battle pack, and all four of the minifigures were named minifigures, and they didn't have pupils.
Yeah.
So that's horrible. That's evil. Lego probably watched that stream and took notes. They're like, "Oh, these are great ideas." You know, they're stupid, and they only like dumb ideas. Apparently, only the worst is dumb enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that's not how it goes.
Yeah.
I like the mechs because you can flip people off with them. I flipped people off with my K2SO. That was funny.
My favorite mech's the K2SO mech.
K2SO mech. Oh boy. You watch, we're just going to get a wave of mechs one year. It's just going to be like 5 mechs, and it's just going to be a bunch of terrible ideas.
I mean, that's what happened when they first launched these. They launched with 3, so...
Well, they launched at 3, but now they've been doing 1 a year. You know, just Maul last year, and next year is probably just going to be the Shock Trooper. The shock trooper is absolutely so they can get rid of it from like the gunship, because the gunship didn't sell probably very well because the Fox sucked and build was smaller and helmet holes, stickers. There's a number of reasons. That's why I'm willing to bet we're going to get a Galactic Marine mech at some point in time, or at least battle pack, or in the advent calendar, something, because nobody's buying the Juggernaut, so Lego's going to have to get rid of those Galactic Marines somehow.
Yeah.
So I guarantee you we're going to see a Galactic Marine next year, either in a mech, a polybag, maybe a microfighter. I keep saying polybag, or the advent calendar. Not a polybag. We don't get minifigures in polybags because Lego Star Wars hates us. We used to get minifigures in polybags a long time ago, like the Darth Vader.
Even in like normal polybags you could buy, you could get.
Yeah. Well, actually, to be fair, those were just the minifigure. Star Wars, unless I'm wrong, tell me if I'm wrong, I don't think Star Wars has ever had a polybag where it's like a little build and a minifigure, unlike Ninjago and Minecraft and Harry Potter and Marvel.
I think there was that clone Scout Walker or something that had a clone trooper and the little wall.
You're half right, because that wasn't available in the US. That was European only, or somewhere in Europe, if not, maybe not all of Europe. So maybe just like the UK or something. I don't know. But sorry, I'll read your comment in just a second. I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure it wasn't available in the US though. So I'm like, yeah, I don't think ever had a polybag with a minifigure and a build. In fact, I think Harry Potter just recently had, maybe it was a GWP, but I'd be okay with that too if they're just GWPs for us Star Wars fans. But it was a polybag with like Harry Potter and like a little build, right? So it's like, why can't we get that with Star Wars? And I'm not asking for anything crazy, just like a Stormtrooper and like a little build or something. Although I wouldn't want that because it'd be the ugly version of the Stormtroopers that I hate. So I can't be happy, right? Because if Lego finally gives me what I'm asking for, I'll still find something to complain about. And that's why they don't even try anymore. They just know. But it's because the things I complain about are the things they're not fixing. If they fix Stormtrooper helmets and then give me good ones, and then give us Stormtroopers in sets and all that, and that look good, I'd be happy. But Lego can't do that, because they're too stupid or whatever. What is that word? Alternating. Yes. Okay. So since they're alternating dioramas and helmets, what do you think? I think you nailed it on the head. What do you mean? What do I think? Like, that's probably what they're going to do. Next year's going to be, I think, dioramas, because I don't think we're getting any helmets next year.
Well, we are getting the new bust, so.
That's true. Gonna bust some Lego, No. I'm gonna take a picture on Instagram when I get the Darth Vader, or maybe the Yoda, and it's just gonna have a nut next to the Yoda, and so you can read it as bust. I'll build an A too, so it'll be bust A, and then. No, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah. Bust might replace helmets. I doubt we would get bust and helmets in the same year, but I would be okay with that. I don't think the busts are going to last very long if they don't sell well, especially. The only perk to a bust is you get a minifigure, but whoop-de-flip it. Like, we'll probably get a Stormtrooper bust. I think that's safe to say. And maybe some variation of a Mandalorian, like Boba Fett, if not Boba, the Mando, But I think some things are like not going to happen. Like the Luke's helmet, for an example, is a perfect example of a helmet set. That couldn't be a bust. That would look way too weird. So it's going to only be like helmets and not just like hats, essentially, even though his helmet is technically a helmet. You know what I mean, though? Yeah. You can't have like an open face. Are you finished with the ugly, disgusting, terrible, bad, awful mech?
I am.
I forgot he has one of those stupid camera blasters. They're so ugly. He would look better if he just had the lightsaber.
He's gonna shoot you, Skyrim.
Ew. It's so ugly. The printed piece is nice. Make him flip everybody off. They fly now.
They fly now.
And drop him in the toilet. Hey, it's only been an hour. We have another hour unless you want to end the stream here or in a few minutes.
We can stay on for just a little bit. Get some more questions. Talk a bit.
Yo, which scene? I'm confused. I'm having trouble tonight. My brain is like on autopilot or something. No, which scene? Which scene? What are you talking about? Are you asking me what diorama I want?
Yeah, what diorama would you want?
You know, we talked about dioramas probably around this time last year, and I can't remember a single one that I said I think would be cool, but we had some banger ideas. Do you remember any of our ideas? Besides, like, Palpatine's arrest. That's obvious.
We did talk about, like, a Palpatine's arrest, because we thought it could happen, but it did not. It did not this year.
We're hopeful. Why do we have hope as Lego Star Wars fans? Kind of ironic that, you know, Star Wars, like the big general gist of Star Wars is, you know, have hope against the people that have power over you. And yet we're Lego Star Wars fans and we have hope, and we shouldn't.
I think if you want me to tell you a scene that could be a diorama, let me think here. I mean, wait, no, that already happened. I guess I would go with this one too. If they can never give us a true version, maybe like the Geonosis Arena or the Droid Factory would be good.
Man, bonus points if it was a conveyor belt and you could like move the conveyor. That'd be kind of cool. Copper's leaving us. Well, thank you for joining us, Mr. Copper. We're probably gonna wrap it up here in 10 minutes anyways.
He's two-timing us. He's going to someone else. No.
Well, I didn't know you worked for other people. Hopefully they don't pay you, because then you'll make us look bad. Who are you going to stream? I might go check them out.
Yeah.
Who are you moderating? Who else is streaming? I'm sure there's 8 billion people streaming right now, but well, that'd be the whole world population. Yeah, though, that's a cool idea, Geonosis. What movie are we celebrating next year? Is it just Rogue One? I'm like, Lego never ever does that's the right time, but something from Rogue One would be cool for a diorama, you know?
I think they could do like the I am one with the Force is with me, that final scene where the troopers are blasting at Chirrut would be kind of a cool one.
Yeah.
Because he's going to the bunker and like blows it up and stuff.
I remember I was complaining about this. The only ones I don't care for are the ones that are just like little micro builds, like the Death Star trench run or the pod race. They're cool, but I like the ones with minifigures, and bonus points for like if the minifigures actually can be like displayed inside. It looks really cool. Like the Emperor's Throne Room is my favorite diorama. It's so good. Although now that we're getting $1,000 diorama, that's probably going to be on shelves for the next 5 years at least. Lego's not going to release that thing and retire it for at least 5 years. We might not get any dioramas for a few years because they're going to want you to buy the ultimate diorama, right?
Yeah, and the funniest thing about the Death Star diorama is it's like I have them on my shelf right behind me. But they literally just did the trash compactor in the throne room.
Yeah.
But made it a little smaller.
What does he pay you? 3 cookies an hour?
$1 an hour.
Wow. That'd be easy money, right? I mean, it probably wouldn't be worth it, but Bounty's supposed to pay me too, so we need people to like and subscribe so our channel grows so we can get monetized and then we can get paid. No, probably never happen, but did we reach our like goal? I'm gonna check. Remember to leave a like if you haven't. Thank you very much. I mean, if we get like 200 subs, maybe we could do another giveaway. Oh, hey, we made it. We made it to 5 likes. Thank you, everybody. If you still haven't left a like, consider doing so. We can go past 5, but I'll settle for 5. So thank you very much. Ooh, potatoes. Real potatoes. Okay, I'm going to go work for him.
Well, we are... So, Skyran, just speaking of mechs, though, we will be finishing the mech series October 4th.
I don't wanna. Yep. October 4th. We're gonna make I'm gonna be on stream too. We're gonna build the mall mech. It's gonna be a horrible day. The Death Star releases, and we're building the mall mech. It's gonna be a horrible day.
It officially releases because it's like an insider for October 1st, right? So
okay, that's true. So by the time it's officially out, it'll either be sold out or nobody will have touched it. Hopefully the latter.
I think the Death Star. This is my prediction, everybody. If it's wrong, I'm wrong. But I think it will not sell out online, but it will probably sell out in store. Like, because people are going to line up and want to get it.
They're probably only going to stock like 5.
That's what I'm saying. I think the stores will sell out, like the actual Lego, but online, I don't think it's going to sell out.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment.
Because it's like, besides people that really want it, it's not a very popular set for most people. And even in terms of money, that's very difficult for most people to even afford. So,
in terms of money, we have no money.
Exactly, and it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah,
I don't know. I'm telling you though, it's gonna be mostly popular day 1-ish, like the first like maybe 2-3 days because of the GWP. Yeah. Not that the GWP is perfect and worth it, but it's because without it, you'll feel like the Death Star's not complete. And, you know, it is nice because it gives you an extra 3 minifigures, but it's not worth it. But, you know, like, I do agree. If you're going to get the set, you should get it day 1, because then at least you can get the GWP and make it a little bit more worth it. The only other time I'd say it'd be worth it is like if you could get like double points or something. But I doubt Lego will ever do double points, because then it'd be like over $100 in points. They ain't gonna do that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna honestly say this as like someone. I like a lot of I like Lego. I like getting ones I like, but besides the gingerbread AT-AT, I don't think and besides like older sets that I need to get before they retire, of course, but you know. Mm-hmm. But in terms of new stuff, besides the gingerbread AT-AT, I'm not buying any Star Wars besides retiring sets, the gingerbread AT-AT, and that's like it. Besides that, I'm a lot more interested in like some holiday stuff, maybe stuff to do for Halloween things, or maybe going into Thanksgiving and all the different Christmas sets they have, because I want to do a few of those for the streams, have some Christmas, but because I love to do holidays. But it's like besides the gingerbread AT-AT and some retiring sets I don't have, it's no new Star Wars for me.
Well, you promised the Kylo Ren helmet, so you got to do it.
Okay, that's the only over
the end of this year.
Okay, that is a fair point. I did promise Skyrim the Kylo Ren helmet and the Darth Maul mech. So
Yeah, well, the mech is affordable garbage.
yeah, I'll probably, like I told you, I'm probably going to get the Kylo Ren bundle. So I'll get the command shuttle and the helmet. So
Is that even still available?
it is still available. So
I mean, you won't get insider points, but I guess you would only be missing out on probably like maybe $15 worth of points. Not even probably 15, like 12 or $10 in points. So I don't know if that'd be worth it.
And if the bundle, I get like $40 off of one of the sets, basically. So.
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, you're saving a good bit of money. Basically $20 off of both if it's a $40 savings.
Yeah.
Both those sets are. Well, actually, I don't think the Kylo Ren helmet is overpriced. I know that people would argue, well, why is it the same price as the Django and the AT-AT driver when it has less pieces? But it has bigger pieces and they're printed. So, versus like, I actually personally think if you had to pick between the Django or like the Kylo Ren or the AT-AT, I think the Kylo Ren might be the best because it doesn't have stickers. It's not the best looking, but it's the best in terms of quality because it doesn't have any stickers. The Django has like 12 stickers or something crazy. I think the AT-AT was only like maybe 6 or 5, something like that.
Yeah. But I guess this is one hot take before we go. But I think the helmets are some of the more fairly priced thing. But in terms of that, it's like the Brickheadz and then the helmet sets. Because they're always very consistent. They usually stay around 60 to 70 usually. And I like that. Which that's the thing I like is that there's consistency. This year, I've kind of hated it with Lego Star Wars, like really hated it. I don't fully say it as much, but the reason I hate it, it's just not consistent. There's no rhyme or reason why some of these sets should cost what they do, but...
Yeah. Well, also, like, this is probably a hot topic or take because it's like, but don't you love minifigures? Yes, I do. But one reason why I love helmet sets is because they don't come with minifigures. Because if they came with minifigures, they would be probably terrible most of the time. So the fact that they don't come with minifigures is kind of nice because you don't have to worry about getting the terrible, ugly Stormtrooper minifigure or something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But we will with the bust, and that's why I guarantee you the busts are going to suck because, like, the Vader's going to be cool, like, whatever, and so same for the Yoda. But if in the future we get, like, a Stormtrooper bust, it's going to have the ugly Stormtrooper. So, I don't know. I love mini scale and I love the helmet sets because they don't have minifigures, but also they're usually really cool. I wish they would stop using stickers on them. That's the only thing I think would make the helmets and like the mini scale better is if they were all 100% of the time printed pieces.
Yeah, like even the busts though have the like if you want to, you can make it look just like a helmet set where it just has the, display plaque with the name of the character. But if you want to have the minifigure with it, they include a piece you just connect into the base and you can have the figure standing by it too. I think that's cool as well. You can have different ways to, display it how you want. And I think that will be fun. And I definitely... Even though these busts are like $60, I'm really going to be curious what they're going to do with Darth Vader. I hope it looks good because the helmet set is so much better than that. What was it? The Target bust? Do you remember? The one before the helmet. That one looked a little rough.
Anniversary bust. I have that bust. I love it. I think it's actually really good. So
I think it's cool. I just think it's a little rough looking in some areas where I think, because I want to see if a new updated one is better. Is what and I think it will be. I think there's a lot of more unique techniques now since
Yep.
I'm going on like 5, 6 years after that. So I think it will be good, and I could definitely see Yoda because it's a bust, I could see that actually turning out pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing I think that always fails with especially on the buildable characters sometimes is when you have to compensate for every part of it, and then that also makes the head sometimes look a little weird with the body, especially with the Yodas where they have like the death stare eyes at you.
Yeah.
So I think that they'll have full focus to have like the head and maybe a sliver of the body will make it a little better looking, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a lot of interesting rumors to look forward to, or not, depending on how you look at it next year. But I'm just gonna relax for a little bit because I'm done now. Like, I do have a few more sets to get still. Like the gingerbread AT-AT is not even out yet, but I have that, and then the AT-ST and the Ewok, and then I'm done for the year because I'm not getting the Death Star. So I'm almost done. It's a nice feeling to just have a break for a while,
Yeah, like even I think it's just nice to kind of. I'm honestly gonna say it's so nice to finally just have a break after so many sets coming out, especially very overpriced, like the Turbo thing. But the one thing I can say with full certainty is I did not buy any yet. Have not bought any August 1st sets from Lego Star Wars. So I was like,
yeah. Well, you were gonna get the Amazon bundle, right? The Epic Battle on Felucia, whatever it's called, the MTT and the Battle Pack, if it was still saving money, right?
If it would still save me, and I honestly think by Black Friday or just in a few weeks, that will drop even more, just a little bit more, and then I'll definitely jump on it. Like, also, I was at Target. I know we'll end here in a little bit, but I was at Target the other day. It's not Star Wars related, but I was just looking at stuff to see like, what do I want to do for a stream, or what is there something good? And I think it retails usually for like $180, $190. I saw the Optimus Prime, the Transformers set, and it was like $130, $140. I was like, I might get that. So we'll see. But I think it's I think it's just good to be off of things for a bit.
Yeah.
Because from what it looks like, bro, January looks like it's gonna be stacked. Yeah. And I'm very scared.
Well, just apply my logic. I started doing this sometime last year, and it's just the best, best way to do it, at least. Only buy the stuff when you can get a GWP or double points.
Yeah.
It's not worth paying, like, even if it's just a $50 set, it's not worth paying for full price day one, and that's it. Like, if you get a GWP, great, or double points, get it, and then you can use those points on something else later. I used about $50 worth of points on all the sets that I bought in the last week, and got those GWPs because I wasn't saving money or getting double points. I was like, you know what? Let's use some of my points that I've accumulated because I have over $200 in points I could use, and that was the best way to do it. It's almost like a game. You got to prioritize and strategize how you're going to do it. But I don't get why people just buy a Lego set on day one at full price without a GWP or something. And also, the GWP has to be worth it to you, either because you like it and you want it for your collection, or it's popular and you're going to sell it. Don't just get it because it's a poly bag or a keychain. It has to be something you want. And most of the time, it's something that I think will sell. And my goal is to sell it later down the line. Let it, build up some hype. I might try to sell those Sonic controllers because I got 2 of them.
Yeah, like, for me, and you're exactly right. the only reason, and this is why I hate, in terms of Lego promotions, it's why I hate January 1st.
Yeah.
Because there is no good GWP, and if there is one I can get, it's usually at a range where I'm not spending that much. So
Yep.
I'm
or it's like a Lego exclusive GWP. So what I mean by that is like a non-licensed theme. So like Dreams or Friends, Ninjago, Creator.
Yep.
It's like, why can't I get it as a Star Wars fan? You know, I get when like a Star Wars GWP or Harry Potter comes out and it's only for that theme. But if it's just like a little Ferris wheel or something, why can't it be for all themes? Or like the Toucan, I think was what it was in January. It's like, why can't I get the Toucan while I buy my ARC 170? It was stupid. So I think the only GWP for January this year was like that like little Oriental like sparklers or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what they were, but I was like, no thank you. I think you had to spend like $60 or something. So I like the Sega controller though. And that's what gets me too. It's like, why is the Sega controller a GWP available for all themes? But not the Toucan.
Yeah, but it's like, in terms of GWP, and I know this set I'm about to pull out is one you had to buy a set for, like one of the bigger sets, but it's like this one is one of the GWPs that was worth it.
Yeah.
This is a great GWP to entice people to go out and get the Shire or a set like it, because you get two exclusive figures and something, and probably this is a set you'll never ever see reproduced again, because it's a very dark scene and it only kind of makes sense for a GWP.
Yeah.
So, like, they would not make a normal set of this to sell. So I think something like Smeagol and Deagle or something like that is definitely the route to go if you want to get a set. You have to have something good like that. And the Jack Sparrow's compass for the Black Pearl was not it.
Nah. Also, the box was ugly. I hate when they make a GWP out of those yellow boxes.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I love Lego, or not Lego, yellow. And, like, it's cool, like, the yellow studs. But it's, like, it's just kind of ugly. It doesn't match. Like, I think the very first time I ever saw them do that was the Yoda's lightsaber. And it's like, that's kind of ugly compared to the Luke's lightsaber or even the Anakin's, where it has that nice black Lego, like, greebling. And, like, the Sega has that cool, like, box. Like, they need, or, like, the Lord of the Rings one that you just had that cool green greebling. Like, that's what Lego needs, is, like, exclusive greebling and stuff for GWPs. Make them stand out more.
Yeah, but even then, it's like, I agree with you, too. It's like, I want the nice box with the GWP, too.
Yeah, because people like to collect sets and keep them sealed. And having a really nice box with a cool GWP looks so much better than those ugly yellow boxes. Like the Jack Sparrow's compass looks bad because of the yellow.
Yeah, and also the reason I do love the in-store events for stuff like this is I have it, and I'll show it off sometime. Maybe I'll do a post on it. But when you go in there, is it on my show? I don't know where it is here exactly. I know it's over there, but the Camino postcard or the Lord of the Rings poster that shows Rivendell, Barad-dûr, and the Shire all on one poster.
Mm-hmm. I don't have this luxury because I don't have a store.
Yeah, but it's like, for people that make the trip, go in, and are on these special release days, you get something cool. And I like that. And I do enjoy, because then that's kind of I know it's like they're kind of free, or you get it with something.
Yeah. But
it's like having another GWP you didn't know about. So.
A GW poster. Gift with poster. No.
Dude, honestly, that was one of the cool. that Lord of the Rings one was one of the coolest things because it's actually it's like a piece I actually want to have framed and probably try and show in the background here. That it's a really nice piece to have, and when they do stuff like that, I enjoy it. But when it's just basic stuff, it's like, it's all right.
Yep.
It's crazy though. Did you? One more thing, and then we'll go. Did you hear the rumor about the Super Star Destroyer, the Executor UCS? That's a rumor going around right now. It could be a Super Star Destroyer next year.
Theoretically, they could make that the next $1,000 set, huh? Because they could probably make it bigger than the one from 2012.
Yeah, it was on the leaks subreddit, and it was someone that I get. From what I know, is someone that's very close in knowing Lego stuff, or as close to people.
A credible source, huh?
A credible source.
Okay. Hey, you know what? I probably won't buy it because it'll probably be massive, even if it's not $1,000. But that sounds cool.
Yeah.
I did not hear that leak, but I'm like, makes sense. You know, they've revisited other sets in the past and made UCS. So that totally makes sense. It's been over 10 years since we've had the last one, because I think the last one was 2012. Don't quote me on that. But I don't even know how much that guy was at the time. That, I think, was like one of the most expensive ones when it first came out. It's like, wow, we're jumping all the way up to this. Like, was it 500?
It was maybe like 450, 500. Yeah.
Yeah. So this one will be like $800-900, if not $1,000. It'll probably be bigger, have better updated minifigures, and worse in some regards because they'll probably have at least one ugly stormtrooper, right? They'll probably have all the bounty hunters this time, because I could be wrong, but I think they left a couple bounty hunters out. Like, I don't think Zuckuss was in that one. So maybe this time they'll have like all of them: Zuckuss, Forlom, IG-88, Boba, obviously. Who else? Dengar. Is that all of them? You're supposed to know. You're the bounty hunter guy, right? So, and then obviously Darth Vader, maybe some other Imperials. So that sounds like a cool idea, a cool rumor. I'd like to think that that's very plausible, you know?
Yep. And we will see what comes of all that next year. And we will definitely, as soon as we know, probably in late November, early December, we'll talk about rumors or official pictures when they come out.
Yep.
Of all the new sets.
Yep, it's time to get ready to start spending even more money.
Yay!
I hope there's less next year. That's part of the reason why this year was so expensive. It's just because on top of everything being overpriced this year, there was more to buy. If there's less sets to buy next year, we'll automatically save money, you know?
Yeah, it looks kind of stacked in the summer, but I honestly think, I could be wrong, I think August might be a little smaller next year because of all from like January to May, June-ish time. It's all like, you know, those sets, but also in the summer ones, the Mandalorian sets and all that. Like, I think that will be the major waves is like January to May, maybe June, and then August, and then kind of calm it down a little. But we'll see.
Yep. Anyways, I guess we'll end it here at an hour and 30 minutes. I guess nobody's even watching anymore. It says 0.
We can go.
If anybody watches this later, all the way to the end especially, thank you very much. Thank you for everybody who joined us today. We appreciate each and every one of you. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you all next time.
Bye!
Hooray!